After 200 days of hardcore Minecraft, I have accomplished a lot. I've picked an amazing home surrounded by mountains, built an awesome storage barn, a villager breeder, and an iron farm. But today, in the next 100 days, I want to go deeper. With the Ender Dragon already dead, I'm going to go end city raiding. Then, as if that's not enough, go to the Nether and find Wither Skulls and then fight the Wither. All this just to get a beacon. I don't have any more time to waste. It's time to get started. Let's go. Oh yes, it feels good to be back in this world. The very first thing I did was grab my stuff, bunch of cobblestone, food, all the things I need, except for a shield. I should have brought a shield, but I didn't, to the end, because I need wings. Wings are first. Oh yes, it didn't take long at all. Killed a couple shulkers on the way. Hey, that's cool. Those are bonus. And I got my first wings. Day one, I am on fire. I grabbed the dragon's head and can glide right back to the city to hunt some shulkers. Oh yeah. For the most part, things went pretty smoothly. A couple times, I kind of wish I had my shield, but yeah, I could always box myself in and take them out with my bow. Not too bad. I cleared out that first city completely and started looking for another one. Thing is, my elytra doesn't have unbreaking on it, and yeah, you can't fly very far without unbreaking, so I'm on foot. I wanted one more elytra though before I go home. I want to have a backup just in case something catastrophic happens, and I am out of food and my bow is broken. So yeah, maybe it's time to go home. And as if it was meant to be, on my way home, I accidentally found another city. I wasn't looking for it, but I found it, and look at what I found. Another ship. Backup elytra achieved. Sweet. After returning from the end, I went exploring, looking for another village. Since all my villagers are dead, I need to find one. And look what I found. Holy smokes. I found a village pretty close to that pillager outpost and grabbed a villager. I'm borrowing him. After giving these guys a whole bunch of carrots and then just waiting a few minutes, I was presented with my very own baby villager that I could move to the trading hall. Very nice. Now, I'm going to have to keep him in his boat until he grows up, or else he's just going to wander right away, but for right now, should be good. Yeah, my villager couple, they're machines. This is about the 7th villager baby, and I need about 20 to fill up my haul, but I'd be happy with 10, get one side done for now. But I ran into my first hiccup just a couple days later. They just stopped breeding. I gave them as many carrots as they wanted, and they were just tapped out. I mean, I don't know. Everyone needs a break, I guess. But as I wait for my villagers to all grow up, I need leather, because I'm going to need a lot of bookcases, books, and all that kind of stuff for trading stuff. All the enchanted books that you can get from villagers, you still need one book per trade. You can reduce the emerald cost, but I think it still always requires a book. So there's that. After cycling through about 1 billion villager professions, I finally got mending, which is really the one I'm after. I got other good ones too. I have silk touch and feather falling and unbreaking and bane of arthropods, all the best stuff, you know? At this point, I spent literally several days just making tons of trades, trying to get lots of emeralds and get all the stuff that I need to really get the best gear that I can. It's already day 220, which is really mind-blowing for me. I had a lot of time to think while I was just cycling these trades over and over. It's pretty mindless work. One of the things that I've decided on is that I'm going to break my city into districts. Obviously, of the main city district, I will have a farming district or 3, and then maybe down the road we may have an industrial district or a future district or something like that. But for now, farming district. Yeah, hold it. I just noticed this while editing. See that beacon? Yeah, I think I fought the Wither last episode. I don't even know what I'm talking about with I'm going to fight the Wither this episode. That's not even... I don't sleep much. Did I tell you that? Oh, that feels good to have a road that's going to connect not only from here to spawn, but now the other direction from here to the farming district. That's really cool. You know, I learned a lot of things from my old single-player world, the world of Tovlin, Bedrock Survival with Fix. Hey, 200 episodes, still on YouTube if you want to check out. Remember this place? One of the things about my old city is everything was super compact. Now that is largely good, but even the important stuff was very, very compact, and there wasn't room to sort of move around in landscape. Important buildings in the real world generally have extra space. They have space for nicer trees, nicer big walkways, that kind of stuff. Take this for example. This is PPG Place in Pittsburgh, my hometown. Look at how much extra space there is around this building. I need to bring that into my world a little bit. Something else I need to remember is now that I'm planning on having a full farming district, I really need to stay on top of my crops. I have this sweet underground farm that, by the way, planting every other crop is something I've completely forgotten as part of Minecraft. These crops grow so fast when they're not just big rows of carrots and carrots and carrots. It's amazing. Also, now that I have pretty good armor, I want to get an efficiency 5 pick. So it's time to combine my stuff. I have a beacon. Let's use it, darn it. Well, now that I'm trading like a crazy person, I need a lot of sugarcane. So I went down another level and built a giant manual sugarcane farm. I know I could do a fancy redstone one, but honestly, you can harvest this so fast, it's not even really worth it for me. I almost forgot you can slab water and keep all your stuff from falling in, and that's really, really convenient. Looking back, I wish I had used wood here because I will have a beacon effect sometimes, and that will instantly break this, just causing a slowdown in harvest, but that's okay. Before I do any kind of farming, I want to have really great hoes, and to do that, I need Unbreaking. I thought I had Unbreaking 3, but I think that I didn't lock it in, and he changed his trade, unfortunately. So yeah, so back to this. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Oh yeah, you probably thought I was kidding, but look at this. This is one sugarcane harvest. One. And it takes, I don't know, maybe a minute? Yeah, it is fine. I do not need a big mechanical farm. And hundreds of Endermen killed, and I'm finally ready to make my Unbreaking 3 diamond hoe. Yes. I'll tell you what, having 2 hoes in 1.16 and on is so great. You get a fortune hoe, which allows you to get lots of dark oak saplings and jungle saplings, and then you get the silk touch hoe to get all your leaves. I'm telling you, if you're not carrying around 2 hoes in your inventory, you're missing out.
Precisei sair pra poder voltar, ver o tempo bem fechado, pra ver o dia clarear, pra ver o céu no azul do mar.
These villagers would not be separated no matter what I did. I only showed a few of the times that I put down a boat and they both got in, but yeah, it was a lot. My villager production thing is rolling, and these dudes, same thing. I could not get them into different boats. I honestly, I couldn't do it. They're clearly lovers. They're obviously lovers. I have the sad duty to restock villagers in my iron farm. I don't really know what happened. I had villagers in here and it was working great, and then it stopped working because they disappeared. I'd like to think they didn't die, but they're gone. I don't know. So I got a couple new recruits to live the rest of their days in this. I mean, just, you know, temporary stay. They're help me out. It's fine. I finally managed to get 2 of these guys in there. Now, I don't know. There's 3 beds, so will they breed for a third, or do I have to bring a third in? I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see. I returned back to the villager breeder, and I took a look around, and yeah, something weird happened. There were 2 adults, but now there's 1 adult and 2 kids, so I don't know. Well, I took one of those 2 kids and brought him to my iron farm to, grow up and live his days here. It's fine. They can make a friend with Bob, too. It's fine. I need, just a couple more villagers, but these will not breed. They have tons of carrots. There are enough beds here. I know you only see 1, but there's 2 more. I don't know. I don't know why. They just stopped breeding. Maybe they need a break again. Man, villagers. Whoever thought I should spend a whole episode dealing with villagers? Everyone always says, hey, get a couple Fletchers in there because you can get good deals for sticks. Sticks. Yeah, trade sticks. Everyone wants trade sticks. Sticks. Yeah, okay, well, fine. But the deal is, once you get all your villagers cured and you get everything down to 1 emerald, then what's the difference if you're trading a book, which you can then get a bookcase for that same emerald and then get 3 books? And so I don't know. Sticks. So I did it there. I did, everybody. I made 2 Fletchers. All right, I need a break from villagers. They're super annoying. I need to find something easy and simple. Let's go find a cat. I got to my alternate village where I borrowed my 2 villagers to start the breeder, and I remembered that to get a cat, you have to have raw fish. Well, of course, I don't have any of that, so gotta go fishing. The best I know the rules, and that means I read the Wikipedia on it, is that if I just stand near a village, there's a chance every minute that a cat can spawn, but yeah, no luck. Actually, I shouldn't say no luck. I got really good luck. I got a name tag. Eventually, I think I can get name tags from librarian villagers, but for right now, I really need 1, which can get me a zombie name tagged, and that way I can get the curing discount. So yeah, that is huge. Finally, I found a cat. A cat spawned. This took a really long time. All right, well, I got a cat. I got a name tag. I just got to boat him back. I mean, what could possibly go wrong now? Whoa. My cat survived that, but I am so lucky. I can't believe how lucky I am. So, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that was horrible, but somehow he survived a gas attack and being on fire, and yeah. And just like that, I got my cat home somehow. Oh, I mean... My heart was racing so bad when that gas blew up. I thought he fell down the hole. Oh, I was just imagining another 3 days of my life waiting in that village for another cat. I mean, what I meant to say is I felt really bad for my poor good friend, my animal friend, is what I meant to say. All this is in order to get a creeper farm. That's what I really want. Now that I have an Elytra, I need gunpowder, and I need a lot of it. I fly even short distances regularly. So, yeah, so I needed these magma blocks, and I filled them in. This is what's going to actually kill the creepers. This farm is by Shulkercraft, I think. Maybe it's by LogicalGeekBoy. Yeah, it might be LogicalGeekBoy, I think. I was just making one of my about 7,000 trips back and forth between my storage barn and where the creeper farm's going to be, and I just saw a random villager just walking around near the iron farm. I don't know where he came from or who he is. Maybe he's one of the missing iron farm villagers. Now all I gotta do is push this little cat in there and then put blocks over top of these trapdoors. Trapdoors do let light in, so you gotta put blocks on top. Now the idea is that creepers will spawn under there. Nothing else can spawn because creepers are a little shorter, and that cat is just gonna scare them. They're gonna walk away and they're just gonna fall in that water and then go down and get killed in the magma. I mean, this is the easiest farm ever. I just hope it works. Next thing I have to do is a very easy thing now that it's raining and nighttime. It's I gotta trap a zombie. I have my name tag, but I'm not gonna name tag him until after I'm sure that he is in there forever and ever and ever. So yeah, come on, buddy. I was thinking about curing these villagers now they got the zombie trapped, and I'm gonna need melon to do that. I think you need the glistening melon. Is that right? Do you need? I don't know. I need to look up the cure anyway. But regardless of that, I do need a melon and a pumpkin farm because I think, speaking of texture pack changes that I may make in the future, jack-o'-lanterns maybe. I've always really hated the jack-o'-lantern texture. I'm in a backup of the world just so I could slip into creative and show you a couple things. So look at these jack-o'-lanterns. I mean, they look really cool for Halloween and only for Halloween, but this is really an unusable light source. And for a game that has so many light sources, that's not great. Jermsyboy, our good friend, did this texture pack for the Realm of Vastin. Look at these. Depending on which direction you face, there are 4 different colors and they're usable lights. Even without the shaders, check it out. It's really great. I mean, this is so usable. We use this a lot in the Realm of Acid, and I actually use the white one in my Bedrock single player world. So I might bring that in here too, just so jack-o'-lanterns as a light source is usable. Another thing that I'm going to need is I'm going to need netherwort. So I went down to the sugarcane farm and I'm putting a roof on there. That way I can break the dirt and put down some soul sand for netherwort. And also this way it looks a little nicer too. So, hey, hooray, we're going to live here for a very, very long time. Let's make the underground farms actually look nice, shall we? You know, I get it. I understand why, but sometimes I really wish that Minecraft or Mojang would allow for like auto planting from dispensers or something. I don't know, something, because, man, netherwort is not fun to harvest. It's cool that you can fortune it for sure, but it's not fun to replant. So I'm just going to go a single row of soul sand. That way I can walk not on it and actually replant it with good speed. I needed brown mushrooms to cure the villagers, and luckily there is that dark oak forest not too far away, so I flew out, and just flying back, just checking it out, I noticed my iron farm had a burning golem up there. I thought this thing wasn't working again, but yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is working. And look at that. There is a decent amount of iron in there. So yeah, I guess it's been working for a little while. Well, that's cool. All right then. And just like that, I got my first zombie villager infected and cured. Hooray, everybody. Now, I just tested this on one because I want to make sure my lowering piston system will work, and it seems like it does. The other thing I wanted to double check is make sure after he's cured if I do keep the same trades. I'm pretty sure, but you know, I'm playing in pre-release 5, I think, right now. So yeah, so let's just check and make sure, and sure enough, yeah, he does. I can tell you something I'm going to need fairly soon is some sort of gold farm or something, because I've chewed through a lot of my gold resources just to cure these 6, and yeah, I've never enjoyed the concept of building on the nether roof, to be totally honest. So if I do a gold farm, I think I'll do it in the nether proper. I know Joel Duggan, who's a good friend on the Spawn Chunks, has talked about how he built his gold farm on the Citadel right in the main nether. That's pretty cool. I think I'd do that. And I reinfected the same 6 guys, and I'm going to cure them for a second time to make sure that everything's down to 1 emerald. At least most things. If paper isn't quite, that's okay. I have an unlimited supply of paper. But other than that, let's make sure everything's 1 emerald. That's pretty good. Now, there's a lot more villagers left to cure, but at least let's start with these 6 and get them sort of a max level. And just like that, I got a Fortune 3 hoe as well. Thanks, villagers. Pretty awesome. So now I have mending on both my Fortune 3 hoe and my Silk Touch hoe. I am finally hoed up. What? I want to expand my farm further in a few days, probably not today, but there's a big cave, a huge giant cave. Thanks, Caves and Cliffs. Giant water, giant cave. It's awesome, but it's going to be a real pain in the butt to deal with. Anyway, the point is I came in here to, well, light it up, and yeah, I had a bit of a close call. I got a little in over my head, especially without my shield. I got to remember to bring that thing along. I hid like a scared little puppy dog. Yeah, that's right. I hid. Anyway, the point is I need a little bit more diorite to finish my build, so I came down to the mines to find some, and yeah, I was very lucky because the whole mine is just full of diorite. That's pretty cool. After getting all my storage hall and my trading hall and all that stuff built, I want to AFK a little bit here and test out my creeper farm. I have a feeling that it's going to do really well, but I need to know. So I built a glass box way up in the sky. Don't worry, I'm going to build something more believable than a floating glass box. And I spent a few days up there just to sort of give it a test run and know if it was going to work or not. And after about an hour, maybe hour and a half or so, I got about half that amount of gunpowder. The rest, I think, came while I was just building stuff around. So that's really good. Like, if I can get like 9 stacks of gunpowder, that's awesome. And believe it or not, that is going to do it for another 100 days in this awesome hardcore survival world. I love it. I hope you are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying doing it. It's really a blast for me. Little bit insider tip. I already recorded the next episode. It's a very special episode. I think you're going to really love it. Patreons and YouTube members, you guys know about already because I've been talking to you about it in Discord. If you want to join the ranks of them, links are down in the description. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. I want to say a very special thank you to 2 of my biggest influences currently going, NotNotBrock and Switchback Mongo specifically. I put both you guys on Deceit, and man, the editing and just the way you put your videos together, I'm in awe of it and I love it so much. So thank you for your awesome influences. Thank you so much for watching the video. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel. There's a brand new series coming very soon. Also, Deceit SMP is on Friday. And also, the next episode of this one is going to be a very special one. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.